morning. Welcome back to the vlog, I guess. We're starting a new vlog. Haven't done this in like 2 years, so who knows what'll happen. Today is Friday, January 5th, and we are actually going to our tasting for our wedding today in like an hour. It's in Virginia, so it's like 30 minutes from where we live. We're getting married in Virginia too, so all of our vendors are in the Virginia area, except for my makeup and hair person is actually from Maryland, so that's helpful, but the rest all from Virginia. This morning I finished A Court of Mist and Fury. So many thoughts, 4 stars. The ending, like, you got me. So I already had bought the full series when I bought the book, the first book, so gonna be reading her now. Obsessed. Definitely not a 5-star series for me. I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think I'm a fantasy person, but it's a good series. So I gave Akamath 4 stars and Akatar 3 stars, and I don't know, gonna see what Akawar brings, I guess. But I thought that the A Court of Frost and Starlight, the like tiny novella book, was next, and it's actually after this, so I'm like another chunky boy just for me. Yeah, this is our kitchen. I realize you haven't seen our house, so it's our kitchen. I hate the stove for reasons that you can't really see right now, but it's a rental house and someone destroyed the stove. So yeah, I have to leave in like an hour. I started in the morning, I had breakfast, and then I sent the podcast episode to Sabrina so she can edit. I guess you guys don't know, we have a podcast now. It's called The Friend Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, and you can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I believe. Sabrina's in charge of all that, so I feel like I lied, but I know you can listen to us on Spotify. And somewhere else. I forgot where she uploads. But we're just in our mid-20s talking about life, times, all the things. And yeah, so episodes are not on a schedule yet. We have released our first intro episode, and then she's editing our second right now. So I actually have to do the graphics for that right now. So I'm gonna do that with like this hour in between like what we have to do. I'm on I'm on winter break from college right now. I actually have to go back 2 weeks early for my internship, but I'm still on break. So I'm gonna edit that, some of the graphics, and yeah, that's what's happening. Got my nails done yesterday in this pretty blue color, and oh, let me show you. So we start the podcast off every time with our hyperfixation of the week or whatever, and my first hyperfixation of 2024 is sourdough. I'm gonna try to make it. We buy a lot of sourdough, we eat a lot of sourdough, so I want to try to make it. So I got a weck jar, which is like what people recommended, and this is my starter, but I started it yesterday at 4 and it hasn't grown at all, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna have to research, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have grown like this much. So I don't know, and I'll have to report back because I'm concerned, but I'm gonna do some research and then check again. Worst comes to worst, it's literally flour and water and I'll start over. So, but I followed the directions, so it shouldn't be messed up. This is my little outfit of the day for our tasting. I'm wearing this turtleneck, like black cropped sweater from Gap, and then my pants are from Loft. And then I'm gonna be wearing my $18 Amazon boots. This is a very classic teacher outfit for me, actually. And we're wearing it today because it's tried and true, and I'm not interested in reinventing the wheel. Okay, shout out to this book that I bought, because that's like, we're not even on full day 1, and that's day 1. This is day 2, and then it doesn't even get really big until like day 10 to 14. So not panicking anymore. This looks good. I did use a different recipe though. She called for all-purpose or wheat flour, and I did raw wheat flour instead, which I think is fine, but it's different. But I guess this is her. I don't know what she's supposed to look like, but this is what I have. I also want to get into baking this year as a part of a very exciting gift that we got that I'll show you guys later because it's coming today. But I want to try baking more and getting into that because I feel like that's the one part of my cooking that I'm like not good at. So a bunch of people on the internet recommended the King Arthur Baking Company Baker's Companion, which I think you guys could all recognize this logo. They're a flour company, but it's huge and it's like a Bible of just like things to bake. It's here. I'm so excited. Here she is. She's not the like lower one. She's the one that you just like put down. She's beautiful. I already had like a leftover hook in white, which is awesome, but I need to get one of those like pads that let it like swivel around and like slide up without lifting it because it's very heavy. So I need to get on Amazon and do that. But I also know that they make, oh, that popped off. Okay, need to reevaluate. I know that they make cuter bowls, so I do want to get a cuter bowl maybe because it's going to be out on our counter. But for now, maybe I'll put that on our registry, like a cuter bowl. But I think the silver's cute. I don't know, but I know they make like white bowls that I could do. We really need to, this kitchen doesn't have a lot of free counter space. Like these are the counters, and then there's one here, but we have a dish rack and fruit and stuff. And then it has this island that we kind of use for like the command station of our kitchen. And then like, I guess technically we do use this to cook sometimes, but they took the microwave out. The owners took the microwave out. So like in the pictures of this house, there's a microwave here, but they took it out for like a bigger exhaust fan. So we had to buy our own microwave and get a stand, which I hate. Like the look of this to me, ick, hate it. But we don't really have another choice. And I also have some plants growing on top of here. So we're kind of done. Like we did ask for a couple bigger utensil equipment things for our wedding, but I don't really know where we're gonna put them because that's about the last one that we can fit. This was our first wedding gift that my aunt got us. She got us a Smeg coffee maker. It's beautiful, and we don't drink coffee, but we had a Keurig here for Sabrina because Sabrina's here a lot, and other people in our lives drink coffee. So we make coffee now for other people. We have one because up here is like our coffee tea section. So yeah, but we kind of like don't have any more room, so I don't really know. I have thought about getting a frame. There's ones that go on the wall, and I could do that to like clear up some space, but you still wouldn't want to put anything in front of it. So I don't know. This is actually insanely messy for us right now, kind of giving me a panic attack.
And then there's the sesame soba noodles, which is a buckwheat noodle.
Take it all off.
No, I wanted to try it with a little bit of mash, just to get the vibes.
Right.
The tasting was so fun. My dad, Alex, and I went together. I'm on my phone, so the lighting's kind of bad. But we went together and it was so fun, and we picked our menu. So the next thing is our, what is it called? Our table setting, like planning, that's in March. And then we'll be done with catering. And next Wednesday, I'm meeting with our wedding planner for the first time in person. I've only met her, like, we've only talked online before, so that's exciting. And they gave us all of our, like, little, like, leftovers and a cute little box with some Prosecco in it, which I think is cute. So yeah, successful day, super hype, and ready to get in some comfy clothes. I still have to edit the graphics for the podcast, so that's gonna take me a second. It's a little bit later. I already showered. I've tried to refilm this clip 3 times because I keep showing stuff that I can't show you. Frustrating. But now that we have our like complete menu, I can take the menu that we picked and put it on the website so that people can RSVP and pick what they're eating, which is really exciting. And yeah, so if you guys are in the area getting married, I would highly recommend Purple Onion Catering. We have been working with them and absolutely loving it. They're one of the 10 caterers that our venue allows, but I could not be happier. I interviewed 3 other caterers in the area, and for different reasons didn't work out, but Purple Onion's been great. So they sent us this through an email, which is like our personalized quote for what we want, or yeah, like what we're paying. And then we tried everything that we had picked from our original menu today. So it's exciting to see it all come together, because I feel like weddings are all about checking stuff off, especially when everybody is always like paid in installments and there's always things to do all the time, and it feels like nothing's ever fully done because nothing's ever fully paid off, which is so fun. So I'm gonna go on here and update the RSVPs because people already RSVP'd, so I'm gonna have to take them off the RSVP and tell them to re-RSVP. Good morning. It is Saturday and we're just like chilling. I'm looking around at plants and everything else that needs to be done. We've got these guys who are growing from corms and getting kind of big, so I'm gonna have to transplant them. But I wanted to show you guys, this is our pantry. Okay, life hack of the century. So when you make sourdough, you actually have to make it like warm for the culture to like be alive. And I didn't want to buy, they have like warming mats you can buy, but I didn't want to buy those because it's just like money that I don't want to spend. So I put it over the vent because there's a vent in here, and it was very hot last night, or you know, the heat was on. So look, it stayed really warm and we have bubbles. Yesterday I told you guys there was no bubbles, and we have bubbles, and we have bubbles on the top, which you can't really see. So very excited, and I can't wait to feed it today because I'm starting to see progress, which is, you know, exciting because yesterday I had no hope. Also yesterday I randomly went on this spiral of like feeling like I needed to be like, on Libby I was like, I need to find more books, whatever. So now I'm accidentally 50% through like 5 books, but honestly I can't complain. I always am like, I have something to read all the time, and I'm gonna finish a lot more books this year, doing audiobooks also. Today was supposed to be this like amazing winter storm. People have been talking about it all week, and now it's just raining. So no snow for us. Classic. We're gonna go out to eat with our friends at like 2 o'clock. It's 11, so I think I need to eat something before. But yeah, just reading. And I edited 1 post for the podcast, but I'm gonna edit 2 more today. So that should take us a hot second. Hate that for me. But I told Sabrina was getting like overwhelmed with doing the editing of the actual podcast and doing the social media, because I wanted her to do both because she does graphic design. And I was like, you know what, I'll take over graphic design. So I'm doing graphic design now. And you know, I'm not really a graphic designer. I'm doing what I can. I was standing here making my breakfast and I looked out and it's snowing.
Makes me want coffee and croissants.
We had our friends over after we like had a day out, and then we had our friends over and we played Monopoly, and then I just got the bug to start cleaning because that happens to me. So I'm gonna clean. I need to clean. I'm gonna do our bathroom and then the toilet. Some of the toilets need to be cleaned, and then everything else is pretty clean. It's just a vacuum. But I'm pulling up. Our foyer is really dirty because we had a Christmas party, which was a while ago, and someone spilled soda in the foyer. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So I need to clean that. And I'm getting up our ruggables. So the foyer ruggable and then our kitchen ruggable needs to be taken up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. I actually have to call Sabrina back, but I wanted to show you guys some stuff. I ordered a stair stepper to try as a workout, so I want to try that probably tomorrow because I don't have the energy to do it right now. Also, we're supposed to get Amazon packages and we haven't gotten them yet, which I think is sketchy. But I started lint rolling the couch, or not lint rolling, de-pilling the couch because it was really pilly. And then it died, so I have to come back and do that. I'm just sitting here editing our day, and I think it's gonna be like a 3-day vlog because I'm already at 15 minutes, so this is gonna be a long vlog because I love to talk. But we've had a really exciting day. So today we officially launched the podcast. We had launched in the past, like we've already uploaded an episode, but we didn't market ourselves at all. We didn't post anything. We didn't do anything. It was not even a soft launch. We just wanted to upload at least like our intro episode to have it up, and then we were gonna launch ourselves. And so we have officially launched. We're on Apple, Google, all the things. Every place you can find a podcast, we're there, and which is really exciting. And it's really been fun to like see all of our friends DMing us and saying like they're excited and that like they can't wait to listen and actually like wanting to come on the podcast. And I think it's going to be interesting to see where the podcast goes. We haven't invested a ton of money, but we have invested some money because you got to spend money to make money. And I think like there's some stuff we needed. We needed a platform to upload on. We needed equipment, you know, that stuff. But it's not a lot of, you know, stuff paid like in increments, like it's all paid. So the podcast software and all that is paid for, and like we've committed for a year. We have it for a year, and we're gonna see where it goes. And it's January, so by next January we'll know like whether or not we're gonna continue or not. I think it'll be interesting to see how we can get off the ground, because neither of us have a following on anything else. We don't have public Instagrams, we don't do YouTube. I mean, I do YouTube a little bit, but I don't have like a huge following. So it'll be interesting to see kind of like where everybody comes from and who follows and why and like everything like that. So today's been a big launch day, work day, and I'm excited about it. It's 10 o'clock, I ate dinner, I cleaned, and I said earlier in the vlog, I'm in charge of the graphic design now, which has been interesting because Sabrina is a graphic designer by trade and I am not. So taking it on has been interesting. But we did our welcome posts. Let's see. So this is like Sabrina's welcome post, and it just says like a little bit about us and then like a theme song sort of. So hers is a Big Time Rush theme song because she's obsessed with Big Time Rush, and mine was Lover because the specific bridge in this song is like kind of who I am, I feel like. And so it just has like fun information about us. And yeah, and then I like finished our link tree today. So we have our link tree up, kind of like all the back end stuff that we need to be up and running is up. So we're excited. So tomorrow we're gonna actually film our 3rd episode. We've already filmed our 2nd. It's uploaded and ready to go. We're like kind of filming a lot now so that we're ahead sort of, so she can edit easier, because it takes a lot to edit. But as you learn how to talk better in the podcast, the easier it becomes to edit, like the less you're breathing into the mic and stuff like that. So we've already seen improvement from the 2nd one, which is good. Why does my camera, I swear the iPhone camera makes you just look so much worse. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But happy Sunday. Hope you guys are enjoying your last day of weekend freedom. I hung out at my parents' house and I went and grabbed a bunch of stuff because I need to get a Dutch oven from my mom to make my bread. And then I just found a bunch of random stuff in the cabinet that I was looking in that was ours. So I was like, I'll take that too. Thank you very much. So I took a bunch of stuff. I took a board game and a cookbook and a Dutch oven. But yeah, today is just a chill day. It's 3 o'clock. I'm getting Starbucks and then I'm going home. Gonna work out, shower, then get Sabrina because she's coming over so we can record the pod. But she's taking the metro over, so I need to go get her at the metro. And then I actually am subbing tomorrow, substitute teaching for my mentor tomorrow. So it's like it's my class, so I already like know them. So it's not like, I don't know, I'm like nervous like it's the first day or something when I already know them. Like I'm excited to see them. It's been like a couple weeks. I know they kept being like, Miss Campbell's still on vacation, so I know they'll be excited. And I'm subbing for her tomorrow and Tuesday, so that'll be fun.
But I always feel, especially when I'm not wearing anything underneath, obviously I feel like I'm 1 second away from like a really bad slip.
I did a teeny tiny little workout on my stair stepper, so freaking hard. And now I'm gonna go pick up Sabrina, but I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because it's a pretty long one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, stick around maybe, or not, you know, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you next week for, I don't know, something else. Bye guys.